Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground, of course on YouTube exclusively. Let's go on and get into it. The defending champions Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Warriors 126 to 102, 126 to 102. The Thunder go to 11-1 and 5-0 at home, and the Warriors go to 6-6 and 1-6 on the road. And yes, Steph Curry did play in this game, but it didn't make a difference. The Thunder ran away with this one early. They won the first quarter 34 to 25, the second quarter 29 to 19, and honestly and truthfully, they basically blew them out, and it was never close after that. The third quarter was won by the Thunder 44 to 28, just made it look even worse. But the Thunder bench did outplay the Thunder. Well, the Thunder bench got outplayed by the Warriors, and they lost the fourth quarter 30 to 19. But it didn't matter because it was still a blowout anyway. There's nothing really much to say about the Warriors. They just played terrible, and they just couldn't make shots. Even the starters, Jimmy Butler, 22 minutes, 12 points, 3 rebounds, one of them was offensive, 2 assists, 3 steals, and a turnover. He was 2 of 3 from the field, 66%, 0 of 1 from 3, but he got majority of his points at the free throw line where he made all of them, which was great. And he was 8 of 8 from the free throw line. He was a minus 15 and plus minus, and he didn't have any personal fouls all game. So, this was a game where he didn't take a lot of shots, but he had a lot of contact going his way when he attempted them. He's smart. He knows how to use his body. He knows how to use his mind to be one step ahead of the opponent, and it worked tonight, but they still held him to under 20. Draymond only hit a wide open 3 in the corner. He played 22 minutes. He only had 2 rebounds and 4 assists and a steal. He also committed 3 turnovers and had 4 personal fouls and was a minus 21 and plus minus plus. He went 1 of 4 from the field. That's 25%, and 1 of 3 from the 3-point line. That's 33%. He didn't really do much and didn't have really much of an impact on this game. The person that scored the most points on the team was Jonathan Kuminga, but he only had 13 points. That show you how bad the Warriors was today. In 24 minutes played, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He did have a block and 5 turnovers. He went 6 of 9 from the field, 66%. He didn't take any threes, which was good, but he also missed 1 free throw and made 1. And he was a minus 20 and plus minus. He also didn't have any personal fouls. And Quentin Post, he turned down a lot of shots, but none of them was really open, and it was smart to do that. But he played 17 minutes and finished with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he had 1 block, 1 turnover. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 33%. And it was all threes that he took, no free throws. So that's how he finished with 6 points. He had 1 personal foul and was a plus 1 and plus minus. And then Steph Curry, he was held to under 20. He played 20 minutes though and had 11 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, and 1 turnover. He was 4 of 13 from the field, 30%, 1 of 5 from 3, 20%, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 66%. And he had 5 personal fouls and finished as a minus 23 and plus minus. Trey Jackson Davis got some high percentage looks. He played 22 minutes, had 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, was also having 1 assist and a block. He had 6 turnovers, which was just bad in general. Couldn't make the quick decisions that was needed when he had the ball in his hands. And he also went 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and he also had 4 personal fouls. Just an awful game from him. Minus 12 and plus minus. Guy Santos played 12 minutes, had 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive with a steal. He was 2 of 3 from the field, 66%, 0 of 1 from 3. End of his night. Um, Buddy Hield, 12 minutes, 4 points for him, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 1 of 3 from the field, 33%, 0 of 2 from 3. He was 2 of 3 from the free throw line at 66%, and 2 personal fouls with a minus 11 and plus minus. Gary Payton got a layup, and that was it for him offensively. 15 minutes, 2 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. He was 1 of 3 from the field. That's 33%. Went 0 of 2 from 3. He was a plus 9 and plus minus. Moses Moody, 20 minutes, 10 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 3 of 6 from the field, 50%, 2 of 4 from 3, 50% there. and he also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He was a minus 25 in plus minus. Pat Spencer, 12 minutes, 12 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. He also was 3 of 8 from the field, 37%, 2 of 4 from 3, 50%, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. And he had 2 personal fouls and was a plus 11 in plus minus. He was one of their best offensive players and was the best off the bench tonight when it came to scoring points. Although he wasn't that efficient from the field, he did shoot well in other percentages on from 3 and obviously from the free throw line. And Brandon Podziemski, 21 minutes, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 personal fouls, minus 21 in plus minus. And then Will Richard, he kept finding ways to get open, but he was nailing the shots that was there. 22 minutes, 9 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line, 4 personal fouls and a minus 4 and plus minus, 32 rebounds, 23 assists, 6 steals, 4 blocks, 20 turnovers, 33 of 74, 44% from the field, 13 of 35, 37% from 3, 23 of 29, 79% from the free throw line, and 28 personal fouls. The Oklahoma City Thunder, whew, they really put a beating down on the Golden State Warriors. Isaiah Hartenstein, 20 minutes, 8 points, 7 rebounds. 4 of them was offensive with 2 assists, a block, and 3 turnovers. 4 or 5 from the field, 80% for him. Just took the shots that was right near the rim like he normally does. Didn't really need to switch up or change much about how he approaches the game and how he goes about it. In this one, 2 personal fouls, a plus 13 and plus minus. Chet Fitzgerald, 25 minutes, 23 points, 11 boards, a double-double. 1 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 9 of 9 from the field. All good looks for him besides the tough ones, which was the threes. Not tough tonight. He went 2 of 2 there and also went 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 personal fouls, a plus 23 and plus minus. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 28 minutes, 28 points. He didn't get his 30, but he did have 11 assists. 1 of them was offensive, 3 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers. He also was 9 of 19 from the field, 47%, 3 of 6 from 3, 50%. He also went 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 87%, 2 personal fouls and a plus 25 and plus minus. He read the floor very well, made some real good decisions throughout the entire game from start to finish, and just looks like a great combo guard right now. Cason Wallace, 21 minutes, he had made a 3, but he went 1 of 5 from the field. He did have 1 rebound that was offensive with 2 assists and a turnover. He also was 1 of 3 from the 3-point line and had 3 personal fouls and was a plus 25 and plus minus. AJ Mitchell, he got a lot of shots up again, but he played 31 minutes, so it makes sense. He did have 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 1 nasty turnover. Try to go and throw it up for a lob, and it didn't work out. But he was 6 of 13 from the field, 46%, 2 of 4 from 3, 50%, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 75%. 3 personal fouls, plus 6 and plus minus. Did a good job of attacking the paint, finding his teammates, playing defense, and also scoring the ball even with the jump shot too. Jalen Williams, the big guy, had a good game. 30 minutes, 12 points. He had a good job of hitting threes and driving to the basket and even doing kickouts. He had 6 rebounds. 1 was offensive with 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers. He shot 4 of 7 from the field, 57%, 2 of 5 from 3, 40%, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 66%, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 10 and plus minus. Brooks, 16 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds. 1 was offensive with a steal, 1 of 2 from the field, 50%, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 50%, and a minus 15 and plus minus. Dieng Wajang, 20 minutes, 5 points, 1 rebound. It was offensive with 2 turnovers. He was 1 of 5 from the field, 20%, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 33%, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up being a minus 4 and plus minus. Alex Caruso, 15 minutes, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals, 3 turnovers, 3 of 6 from the field, 50%, 2 of 3 from 3, 66%, 1 personal foul and a plus 25 and plus minus. I liked his defense. I liked his activity. I liked how he was taking wide open shots and was drilling them. That's what he's out there to do. and he played his role perfectly. You can say the same thing about Isaiah Joe. 29 minutes, he had 18 points, the most off the bench. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 3 turnovers. He did go 4 of 11 from the field. That's only 36%, but he did go 3 of 9 from three. That's 33%. But he did also go 7 of 7 from the free throw line. That's 100% there. He did have too many personal fouls, also a 4. And he was a +8 and plus minus, but you have to like the fact that he was shooting open shots and taking good looks. They just weren't always falling in this game, and it never really does. Nobody really shot the ball crazy beside who Chet and a couple other guys, but those guys, are better players than Isaiah Joe. But he still took looks that you wouldn't be mad at him taking, is what I'm basically saying. And Chris Youngblood, 5 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, or 1 from the field. And he did have 1 personal foul, was a +4 and plus minus. They ended up having 40 rebounds. They won that one by 8. 29 assists. They won that one by 6. And then 12 steals. They ended up losing that one by 4. 4 blocks. It was a tie. They had 1 less turnover than the Warriors with 19. They shot 42 of 83, 50% better percentage than the Warriors. 16 of 36, 44% from 3, better than the Warriors. And 26 of 31, 83% from the free throw line, which was better than the Warriors. And it took 2 more free throws than the Warriors. And they also committed 7 less personal fouls than the Warriors, because they had 21 and the Warriors had 28. This was a game where the Thunder just flat out outplayed them. They got good looks the entire game. They couldn't stop Shea. They couldn't stop Chet. All the role players were stepping up, even if they wasn't as efficient, even if they was. But they had good looks the entire game. It's just about putting them in the basket. And defensively, I personally think they played way better defense than what the Warriors did. And the Warriors, they really embarrassed themselves in this one. They didn't really have anything good going for them. They didn't really make it competitive. This game was over from the start, and it was over even at the finish. You got to give credit to the Warriors bench for taking their time, trying to execute and getting good shots and playing decent enough defense. But they also was playing against, the bench of the Thunder. So it was basically a game where he was looking at like, can't wait for this one to be over, because the lead was just so enormous that it didn't really matter what the fourth quarter was going to be and what it was going to do if the Warriors just couldn't really blow them back out. But it wasn't enough time, and the Thunder wasn't that naive to let that happen, and they finished them off by just allowing their bench to stay in the game, even though the Warriors knocking down shots and making good plays, even on the defensive end. It just wasn't scary enough. Mark Daigneault to say, I'll put some more starters in to make sure we get the win. But the game was just out of control, and this was a bad one for the Warriors. And this one just shows you how great of a team the Oklahoma City Thunder are. And they're not even fully healthy, and that's the scary part, that they have so many guys contributing, so many guys playing their role on both ends of the court, and they're not even fully healthy, and they only lost 1 game, and they just been out there beating everybody. They find ways to get it done, and that's your job as an NBA player, besides preparing and being available. Check, 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 and all they have to do is win games, and they're doing that too. So, best team, got the best player, got the MVP right now. We'll see how the season continues to go, but they picking up where they left off at last year. They were the best team last year, and they're the best team to me this year so far. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation video just like this about various NBA only topics. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do my draft and draft coverage. I also have over 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy when it comes to NBA content and basketball content in general. Plus, I try to upload every day throughout the day to always give you something to watch and look forward to when it comes to NBA content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back and continue to enjoy what I have to say about this beautiful game of basketball that we all share a common interest in. And I'm just telling you what I feel and how I feel, and just showing you what I think about the game. And that's what built this channel to be one of the more popular channels in YouTube, and also being a pioneer person for YouTube for NBA only channels has been fun and has been amazing. And I'm happy that I still do this because it gives me something to look forward to. Plus, I enjoy watching basketball and telling it. Plus, y'all want to know. So that's the 50 reason why I'm still going on strong to this day. And hopefully I see you guys later today. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And we'll see what happens in the future.